I painted the picture of the perfect lady. That lady was going to be someone who is naturally happy, who had a kind heart, was gentle, family-oriented, valued the true traditions of their culture and their family, which all Filipinos basically are. My name is Mike Laver. I currently live in Aiken, South Carolina. Originally from Australia. I've been in the US for 32 years and have enjoyed my time there. I have been married before, a marriage for 22 years to a good lady, but I realized that perhaps I was looking for something happier, more fun, and following our divorce, I decided that I always wanted to be on my own from this point on. And I had witnessed 2 successful marriages from dear friends of mine for a long time that have Filipino brides, and they've been together for a long time, each in or around 20 years. And I had met with them both in Australia and decided this is what I want. So that's why I joined AFA. I decided to look for a Filipino wife after being with my friends in Australia. I decided over a period of time that this potentially could be what I'm looking for. I analysed it further to a point that I reflected on myself and what would make me happy in the next chapter of my life following my divorce. And I thought the Filipino ladies are ones will accept a man of my age naturally, that it's a natural thing versus a potential financial thing. So I painted the picture of the perfect lady. And that lady was going to be someone who is naturally happy, which all Filipinos basically are, who had a kind heart, was gentle, family-oriented, that valued the true traditions of their culture and their family. And that's what actually led me to considering to have a Filipino bride. I decided to come to the Philippines in search of my bride for the next chapter of my life, which I've decided I want to be fun and interesting. Because of the Filipino ladies, they are just about fun. They're sincere, they're honest, they're kind. The Western women, to me, I cannot find myself attracted to them in any way. In so many ways in the Western world, and I consider Australia and the US only. I mean, there's a lot more of the Western world, but they're the countries that I know. I have trouble being attracted to them anymore. The one place that really I felt those old traditions still exist is the Philippines. Family is number one. It's so important. That is the basis of everything. So when I look at these beautiful ladies here and I focus on miso, that is all still in existence here. So that's what naturally makes this all work. I found AFA very quickly, actually. I found two sites, and one I realised that wasn't me. Perhaps for some people it was, but I wanted a professional organisation, and that was why I chose AFA, and happy that I did make that decision. I went straight to the executive package with AFA. I had met with representatives in Phoenix. I have a business in Phoenix, and in discussing it, and they were very good and very honest about all of the different packages and the financial situation with all of the package. And I decided that the executive program was the one that suited me the best, probably more to the point that as a businessman, I probably didn't have the time to devote to messaging with a lot of different ladies and the social. I felt the social situation may not necessarily be something that I would be comfortable with as an individual, but I have no regrets for the decision I made. If I may, I'd like to comment on the letters that Miso, when we wrote to each other, we became very close through the letters. Miso was perhaps a little bit different to the other ladies in my eyes. So we fairly quickly decided that we were going to work together and do a step-by-step entry into our potential relationship. It was very organized, it was very sensible, and we both agreed. That we would be totally honest with each other all of the way, no matter what. Even if you potentially offended somebody, that's both what we wanted. So she and I just cautiously went through our letters back and forward and got to a point where I was potentially coming here to meet several ladies. Miso knew that. In the end, it came to a point that I really wanted to meet Miso. So I came early and I met Miso, and I wanted to devote a week to Miso with the potential of then going to the socials if things weren't right, and meeting other ladies so that my trip wasn't totally wasted. So Miso and I met just over a week, 6 days ago. She told me she'd be nervous, but I saw this lady walk through the door who was very charming, who had a beautiful smile on her face, but her eyes showed she was nervous. So we met and we sat down and we talked, and then we then went to lunch, and within 2 hours she had a beaming smile. She's being herself and her just happy and alive and bouncing around, and nothing has changed since that. So we're still together, and it took about 3 days for us to decide there really is no one else, and we were a good choice. So I'm so happy with the process all the way through. The decisions that she and I made as a team in getting to know each other was so honest and strong that it led to a good ending here. So I must say that the greatest part of this whole experience is the AFA staff. I really appreciated that I wasn't just out on my own, that I did have a good friend here. So that was a great experience. Everyone's there for you as a group, and they're working in the direction of you having the right lady and making the right decision. My AFA experience from day one has been very honest, very sincere. They're a trustworthy organisation. There is nothing that I feel uncomfortable about in any of the staff members, owners, principals, managers that has made me uncomfortable. I would recommend to any man to accept AFA as an organization, if they're looking for a Filipino lady, it's the number one organization to step in with and let them carry you through the experience.
You too can experience the romantic adventure of a lifetime. Join men from all over the world as they take a trip and find their future brides.
Check out our website at foreign-affair.net.